Imagination is a potent force that not only colors the canvas of our inner world, but also plays a pivotal role in shaping our identity. From the earliest stages of childhood to the complex tapestry of adulthood, the interplay between imagination and identity is a dynamic and intricate process. This video explores the multifaceted ways in which our imagination contributes to the formation, evolution, and expression of our identity. The foundation of our identity is often laid in the fertile soil of childhood, where imagination reigns supreme. Children are natural-born dreamers, effortlessly conjuring worlds of fantasy and wonder. Through imaginative play, they explore various roles, experiment with social dynamics, and begin to grasp the intricacies of empathy. This early engagement with imagination sets the stage for the construction of their identity. The stories children create in their minds, fueled by imagination, serve as templates for understanding the world and their place within it. Whether they imagine themselves as superheroes, explorers, or characters from beloved fairy tales, these imaginative narratives contribute to the formation of their self-concept and shape the early contours of identity. As we transition from childhood to adolescence, imagination continues to function as a mirror reflecting the evolving facets of our identity. During this period of self-discovery, the mind's eye becomes a powerful tool for envisioning possible selves. Imagination allows adolescents to explore alternative identities, experiment with various personas, and navigate the complex terrain of self-definition. Identity formation is not a linear process but a dynamic interplay of imagination and experience. The stories we tell ourselves about who we are, fueled by our imagination, influence the decisions we make, the relationships we form, and the paths we choose to follow. Imagination, in this sense, serves as a compass guiding us through the labyrinth of selfhood. Beyond individual imagination, the collective imagination of cultures and societies also leaves an indelible mark on identity formation. Cultural narratives, myths, and shared stories shape the collective psyche, influencing the values, norms, and expectations that individuals internalize. The interplay between personal and cultural imagination contributes to the intricate mosaic of identities within a society. For example, cultural narratives can create archetypes that individuals may either conform to or rebel against. Imagination allows individuals to reinterpret these archetypes, blending cultural expectations with personal aspirations to craft a unique identity. Whether consciously or unconsciously, individuals draw upon the collective imagination to weave their own narratives of selfhood. Life is replete with challenges, setbacks, and uncertainties, and imagination often serves as a coping mechanism during difficult times. When faced with adversity, individuals may retreat into their imaginative realms to find solace, envisioning a better future or creating alternative scenarios. Imagination becomes a sanctuary where one can redefine the narrative of their life and reaffirm their sense of self. In times of crisis or transition, the ability to imagine possibilities beyond the immediate circumstances can be a source of resilience. This imaginative resilience not only helps individuals cope with challenges but also shapes the narrative of their identity, emphasizing the strength and adaptability that emerges from navigating adversity. The link between imagination and creativity is undeniable, and creativity, in turn, plays a crucial role in identity expression. Whether through art, literature, music, or other forms of creative expression, individuals externalize their inner worlds, offering glimpses into the complex tapestry of their identities. Artistic endeavors often serve as a canvas for the imagination, providing a medium through which individuals can explore, question, and celebrate their identity. The act of creation, whether it be a painting, a poem, or a piece of music, is an outward manifestation of the internal dialogue between imagination and identity. While the imaginative play of childhood may give way to the practical demands of adulthood, the role of imagination in identity persists. In the adult years, imagination takes on a more nuanced form, influencing not only personal identity but also professional identity, social roles, and relationships. Career choices, for instance, often involve envisioning a future self in a particular role or profession. The ability to imagine oneself succeeding in a chosen field can be a powerful motivator, steering individuals toward paths that align with their aspirations and values. Imagination, in this context, becomes a strategic tool for career development and identity fulfillment. In the interconnected web of social relationships, imagination plays a crucial role in understanding and navigating the identities of others. Empathy, a complex interplay of cognitive and emotional imagination, allows individuals to step into the shoes of others, comprehend their experiences, and forge meaningful connections. The social imagination extends beyond individual relationships to encompass broader societal issues. It enables individuals to empathize with diverse perspectives, appreciate cultural differences, and advocate for social justice. The ability to imagine a world where equality, diversity, and inclusion thrive is instrumental in shaping a collective identity aligned with shared values. In the digital age, the landscape of imagination and identity has been transformed by the virtual realms of the internet and social media. The online space provides a platform for individuals to curate and project aspects of their identity, blurring the lines between the real and the imagined. Social media profiles, blogs, and online avatars become extensions of the self, carefully crafted to reflect desired identities. While the digital realm offers unprecedented opportunities for self-expression, it also presents challenges. The curated nature of online identities can lead to a dissonance between the projected self and the lived experience. The pressure to conform to online ideals and the constant comparison with others' curated lives can impact individuals' self-esteem and contribute to identity struggles. At various points in life, individuals may grapple with identity crises, periods of profound self-questioning and reevaluation. These crises often coincide with major life transitions, such as career changes, relationship shifts, or existential reflections. Imagination, during such times, becomes a battleground where conflicting narratives of selfhood vie for dominance. The ability to reimagine one's identity during a crisis is both a challenge and an opportunity. The stories individuals tell themselves about who they are, what they value, and where they are headed can undergo significant revisions. The process of navigating an identity crisis requires a delicate balance between introspection and the creative reconstruction of one's narrative. Recognizing the symbiotic relationship between imagination and identity opens avenues for intentional personal growth. Cultivating imagination involves nurturing the creative and exploratory aspects of the mind, allowing for the continuous evolution of identity. Here are some ways individuals can harness the power of imagination for personal development. Taking time for introspection and mindful reflection allows individuals to explore their thoughts, feelings, and aspirations. Engaging in practices such as journaling, meditation, or contemplative walks fosters a deeper connection with the inner world, providing fertile ground for imaginative exploration. Actively participating in creative endeavors, whether through art, writing, music, or other forms of expression, enables individuals to externalize their imaginative worlds. Creative outlets serve as channels for self-discovery and identity articulation. Embracing curiosity about oneself and the world opens the door to new possibilities. Asking questions, seeking novel experiences, and remaining open to diverse perspectives stimulate the imaginative faculties, fostering a dynamic engagement with identity. Imagination flourishes in the realm of possibilities, and embracing change is an acknowledgement of the fluid nature of identity. Viewing life transitions as opportunities for growth rather than threats to stability allows individuals to harness the creative potential of their imagination. In the intricate dance between imagination and identity, we find the essence of human experience. From the whimsical realms of childhood play to the complex tapestry of adult responsibilities, imagination shapes the narratives of our lives. It is a dynamic force that not only reflects our identities but actively contributes to their formation and evolution. Understanding the profound influence of imagination on identity invites us to approach self-discovery with curiosity and creativity. The stories we tell ourselves, the roles we envision, and the narratives we construct are all products of the imaginative mind. Embracing the interplay between imagination and identity allows for a more nuanced understanding of ourselves and others, fostering empathy, resilience, and a richer tapestry of human connection. Imagination extends its tendrils into the realm of relationships, influencing how we perceive and engage with others. Interpersonal connections are shaped not only by shared experiences but also by the imaginative capacity to empathize and understand different perspectives. In romantic relationships, for example, individuals often project their hopes and dreams onto their partners, creating a shared narrative that intertwines with the evolving stories of their individual identities. Communication, a cornerstone of relationships, is inherently linked to imagination. The ability to articulate thoughts, share stories, and engage in meaningful dialogue relies on the imaginative process of translating internal experiences into external expressions. Empathetic listening, another crucial aspect of healthy relationships, involves the imaginative act of entering into the emotional landscape of the other person. Moreover, conflicts within relationships can be mitigated through the imaginative exploration of alternative perspectives. The capacity to envision a partner's viewpoint, even when it differs from one's own, fosters understanding and facilitates the resolution of differences. Imagination thus becomes a bridge connecting diverse identities within the intricate tapestry of shared experiences. Cultural identity, deeply ingrained in the fabric of personal identity, is intricately interwoven with imagination. The stories, myths, and traditions passed down through generations shape the collective imagination of a culture, influencing how individuals within that culture perceive themselves and others. Cultural imagination provides a framework through which individuals construct their own narratives of belonging and heritage. In a globalized world, the interplay between individual and cultural imagination becomes even more complex. The blending of cultural influences, migration, and exposure to diverse perspectives challenge traditional notions of identity. Individuals navigate this complexity by drawing upon their imaginative capacities to reconcile multiple cultural identities, creating a mosaic that reflects the richness of their lived experiences. The imaginative reinterpretation of cultural symbols and traditions is evident in various forms of art, literature, and media. Artists often use their creative endeavors to challenge stereotypes, celebrate diversity, and contribute to a more inclusive cultural narrative. Imagination thus becomes a catalyst for cultural evolution, allowing societies to adapt and embrace the complexities of a multicultural world. While imagination is a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth, it also has a darker side. The line between healthy imagination and escapist fantasy can blur, leading to the distortion of identity. Excessive reliance on imaginative worlds as a means of avoiding reality can hinder personal development and create a disconnection between the self and the external world. In extreme cases, individuals may develop maladaptive daydreaming patterns, using imagination as a coping mechanism to escape from unresolved issues or traumas. This form of escapism, though providing temporary relief, can impede the process of facing and overcoming challenges, hindering the development of a resilient and authentic identity. Similarly, the influence of societal and media-driven fantasies can contribute to unrealistic expectations and body image issues. The curated nature of online identities, often built on idealized images and narratives, can lead to a distorted sense of self-worth and identity. Navigating the fine line between healthy imagination and detrimental fantasy requires self-awareness and a conscious effort to ground imaginative exploration in reality. The collective imagination of a society has the power to shape not only individual identities but also the trajectory of social progress. Movements for equality, justice, and human rights often rely on a shared imaginative vision of a better, more inclusive world. Imagination becomes a catalyst for social change, inspiring individuals to challenge existing norms and work towards a more equitable society. Historical examples abound of imaginative visions driving transformative social movements. The civil rights movement in the United States, for instance, drew upon the collective imagination to envision a society free from racial discrimination. Imagination serves as a force that propels individuals and communities to break free from oppressive narratives, fostering resilience and fortitude in the face of adversity. As we traverse the intricate landscape of life, our identities are in a continual state of flux, shaped by the ebb and flow of experiences and the imaginative reinterpretation of those experiences. Imagination is not a static force. It evolves with us, adapting to the changing contours of our lives. The interplay between imagination and identity is not confined to specific life stages. It is a lifelong journey. In the twilight years of life, individuals may engage in a retrospective imagination, revisiting memories and reevaluating the significance of their life's narrative. The ability to find meaning and coherence in one's life story, even in the face of challenges and uncertainties, reflects the enduring influence of imagination on identity. So, the relationship between imagination and identity is profound and multifaceted. From the playful realms of childhood to the complex narratives of adulthood, imagination weaves its threads into the very fabric of who we are. It is a dynamic force that shapes, reflects, and continually transforms our identities, influencing not only how we perceive ourselves, but also how we relate to others and contribute to the broader tapestry of human experience. Embracing the imaginative nature of our existence invites us to navigate the complexities of identity with curiosity, creativity, and a deep appreciation for the ever-unfolding stories of our lives.